नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूं। I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Sri Mahants, Mahants, Kotaris, Tanedars sitting with us all over the world through Nityananda TV, Lotus News Channel, Janashri TV, Ishwar TV, and through two-way video conferencing, having Nayanadiksha in many cities, many countries around the world. Cities sitting with us through two-way video conferencing, having Nayanadiksha, Hyderabad, Gupta Kashi, High Point, North Carolina, Houston, Texas, London, Kashi, San Jose, Madurai, Dubai, Vaidyanatham, Canada, New York, Varanasi, Coimbatore, Dhyanapitham, Guadalupe, Rameshwaram, Dhyanapitham, Hosur, Newfoundland, Canada, Johor Bahru, Tiruchendur, Indrani, New Jersey, Mettur, Dhyanapitham, Toronto, Kailasam, Los Angeles, Arunachalam, Ohio, Prayag, Toronto, Canada, Redondo Beach, California, Tiruvanmiyur, Chennai, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Seattle, Chidambaram, Singapore, Singapuram, Ohio, Ma Shivananda, Nityananda, Nagaramu, Hyderabad, Tiruvanmiyur, Chennai, Charlotte, Srisailam, Doncaster, UK, Nityananda Nagar, Tiruvannamalai, Oman, Sivagangai, Seramban, Shivakashi, Boprat, Slovakia, Kulim, Tiruttani, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Kalpadar Darisanathirkaga, Mettur Dhyanapithil, ஒன்று கூடியிருக்கும் பக்தர்கள் அனைவரையும் வணங்கி வரவேற்கின்றேன். Today I will expand, I can say anyway, continue to expand on the space of Advaita. Listen, please listen. Either you can keep your inner space powerful, fulfilled, joyful, or keep yourself in utter poverty, dull, depressed, constantly in conflict, fighting with everyone, finding fault with everyone. Accusing everyone. This person is not right, that person is not right, that person is not right. It is up to you how you can keep your inner space. A Tanedar level person who is starting his spiritual journey, if he keeps on accusing, it can be tolerated. If a Kotari keeps everyone abusing, it should not be tolerated. He should be reminded and trained. Now the space you declare for yourself and others. I tell you, the space of Advaita is so powerful. Please listen. The space of Advaita is so powerful. It can solve any problem you carry and any problem you invent. Human beings are the greatest problem inventors. See, everything in our society is invented to invent new problems. All our desires, fears, lifestyle, everything you can see. Money, the concept of money, the concept of ownership, everything is invented to invent new problems. It is like when the kids have to be kept occupied, you give them some playing things. What do you call? There will be a box with multicolor. Rubik's Cube. I don't know the name. Good, I did not play with all that foolishness. No, you completely destroy it and then you try to align it. What foolishness. I think in our Gurukul we should ban that. Why will you first of all invent a problem then to find a solution? Arey, come on, we already have multiple problems, find solutions for that. Putting your energy to invent a problem and then finding a solution for it. Please understand. When you enter into the space of Advaita, the first thing will happen is you will stop inventing problems. And you will start continuously solving. I tell you, Advaita will bring surety about you. The biggest gift of the space of Advaita is all your confusions will disappear. You will be sure about what you want to do, what you are and what you want to do. I tell you, people who honor the space of Advaita in their life as first priority, when they wake up like Ishvara of the universe, Jagadishvara. When they live like Jagadishvara. They are not only Jagadishwaras, Jagat Karanas. Please understand, when you are stuck with some pattern and unable to honor the space of Advaita, that is what I call Maya, and continuing to honor the Advaita, even if you are stuck with some pattern, is called tapas. That is tapas. I tell you, the world is going to be the world. In my world, if you carry the space of Advaita and approach the world, in the world also you will attract exactly people who carry the space of Advaita towards you. I always bless my Swamis. Let you all have disciples exactly like you. It is now up to them whether to make that as a blessing or a curse. I tell them, you will have disciples exactly like you. So now it is up to you whether to make that as a blessing. All Mahants, I bless you guys, you will have Kotaris exactly like you. All Kotaris, I bless you, you will have exactly Tanidars like you. All Tanidars, I bless you, you will have volunteers exactly like you. And I am blessing myself, let me have disciples exactly like me. Now it is up to you whether you make your inner space more powerful, or you make your idea about the world, the my world, more powerful. Understand? The my world you carry is not your world. As I said, Advaita is neither difficult nor easy. Arguing or believing Advaita is easy or difficult is the most foolish thing. It is like you are sitting here and saying, Ganga flowing in Haridwar is the most difficult thing. See, from here we have to walk up to 20 minutes. How difficult to get into the Ganga? 20 minutes I have to walk. You can say that way. Or you can say, Haridwar, Ganga flowing in the Haridwar is the most easiest thing, just 20 minutes walk. But the very argument, it is easy or difficult, does not make any logical sense, because Ganga flowing in Haridwar is the fact. I tell you, same way, everyone is you, is a fact. It's a fact. Everyone is you, is the fact. There is no question of debating, arguing whether the space of Advaita is right or wrong. It is the fact. Understand? Whether you achieve that space today, or you achieve that space tomorrow, or you achieve it after a few janmas, you have to achieve it. Because that is the only most sure thing on the planet Earth. The most sure thing in the universe is the space of Advaita. That is why I am telling you, if you start understanding Advaita, if you understand Advaita, it will make more and more sure about you, to you. This whole inner awakening is nothing but making your inner space experience the power of Advaita. And Kalpataru is nothing but giving you the glimpse of Advaita. Knowing that whatever you want is already part of you is the science of Artha, acquiring. Listen. knowing that whatever you do should be done from the space of Advaita is Dharma. Knowing that whatever you want to acquire is already part of your inner space is the science of Artha. Knowing that every person in your life you want to have, every person you want to have in your life is already part of you is Kama, the science of Kama, and knowing that everything is you is the science of Moksha. I tell you, Kama does not mean just having lust or sexual desires fulfilled. Even the desire to have a friend, even desire to have a good brother, even desire to have a good mother, desire to have a good relationship with father, a desire to have a good son, good daughter, everything is Kama only. Please understand, having a good mother completes you so much. Even if you have a spouse, you will radiate so much of friendliness with him or her. Same way, having a good father completes you so much. Even with your wife or husband, you will radiate so much of friendliness. Friendliness is the smell of Advaita. Understand? I tell you, the space of Advaita is the source of all the great things in the planet Earth. The founder of homeopathy was a great enlightened being. He was an Advaiti. All the plants, herbs spoke to him and they revealed to him what for they can be used and what diseases they can cure, and he recorded. Otherwise, it is impossible to record by doing R&D on so many thousands of herbs and medicines. Same way, all our Siddhas, the Ayurveda science, where were the labs, where were the R&D methods? It is the power of Advaita. The plants revealed their glory and their quality and what for they can be used, what diseases they can heal, and the Siddhas and Rishis have recorded it. Whether it's an Indian dance, Indian music, Indian medicine, Indian way of dressing, Indian sex, Indian entertainments, Indian architecture, Indian cooking, Indian way of eating, Indian way of sleeping, everything, I tell you, is from the space of Advaita. It is from the space of Advaita. The way we solve conflicts, the way we create law, the way we create rules, the way we create understanding, the way we create organizations, the way we create our religious lifestyle, the way we create our beliefs, the way we create our Sanatana Sangha, everything, ध्यान से सुनिए, everything is based on the space of Advaita. I tell you, Oh my dear ones, with tremendous love I tell you, do not be agitated to practice Advaita. And remember, my love is so powerful, it comes from Advaita. Allow it to sink in your life. When it comes back to me, by the time it would have made you Advaiti. Love of the Master engulfs you, fills you, completes you, and raises you to the space of Advaita and comes back as love for the Master. So just wait, allow my love to sink in you. When a Master's love of the Master showered on you, suddenly you feel nothing in the world matters anymore. Matter does not matter anymore. You feel you are on the top of the world. Everything is forgotten. That is what I call Visishtadvaita. Means you feel everything is part of you. You are part of everything. And then, when the love for the Master starts in you, you feel in the world there is nothing else other than you and the Master. Nothing else matters. When the circle is complete, you understand there is no you and the Master, you the Master. I tell you, Advaita is the fact. It's a truth. Fighting with Advaita is utter foolishness. Saying no, that it cannot be practiced is utter ignorance. Today or tomorrow, you have to land up only in that space. Already you postponed enough for Janmas. Landing up in the space of Advaita. Now don't postpone anymore. No need to waste the life. All success happens from Advaita. All failures are happening from the fighting with Advaita. The space of Advaita, simple fact. I don't even want to use the word truth because it is loaded with too much of meaning. I just wanted to say it's a simple fact. I'll go on defining the space of Advaita for next few more days because this is the subject I am working with all the inner awakening participants. Now I am teaching them the science of making what you want as reality. Advaita in practice is the science of making what you want as reality. Advaita in thinking is clarity. If you have an Advaitic approach towards yourself, that will make you understand, you will become too sure about what you want. Understand? Being sure about what you want will remove all powerlessness from your life. It will make you so powerful. it will bring so much success. Not only everything you touch, everything people touch in your name also will become successful. Taking your name, anything people touch will become successful. The space of Advaita is so powerful. Anybody who takes your name and touches any work, they will be successful. Cognizing your life and decisions based on just these few truths, few facts, is what I call space of Advaita. Everything is you. Whether you call everything is a joy addition to you, whether you call everything is a problems added to you, whether you feel everything is a lead for your life to further you or a load for your life to stop you from furthering. Listen. Whether you feel everything comes around you, people, things, situations, everything is a lead happening in your life to further you, expand you, make you successful, or you feel everything coming around your life is a load happening, both are Advaita. Understand? Whether you feel life as a lead or a load, Advaita is the fact. If you understand everything is you, naturally you will work now, then I am responsible. How can I make everything around me as a lead instead of load? Understand? When you know everything around me, everything around you is you, you will have the tremendous compassion and sympathy and not to give up on people. How will you give up on? You will not even have the arrogance to give up on. Giving up on is nothing but arrogance, which Kalabhairava beats left and right, smashes. Kalabhairava is highly allergic to arrogance. The moment he sees the arrogant people, he starts sneezing, and his sneeze is thundering. Understand? Lightning and thunder. When Kalabhairava sneezes, it is lightning and thunder. Giving upon others is arrogance. Please understand. And I tell you, go on sharing love from the context of Advaita. You will have so much of fulfillment. I am telling you. Even when I act like as if I am not showing love, I act so that you just understand. You are told, hey, you are not doing right things. That's all. You have to come to the space of Advaita. That's all, nothing else. So understand, when you are a kid, if you go and ask your mom, give me mom, 1 rupee, I want to get ice cream, I want to buy this, your mom will tell, all right, wipe all the windows or the doors, I'll give you 1 rupee. How many of you have experienced this in your life? I have experienced, I can tell you. If you ask something, they will tell you. That does not mean your mom hates you and takes work out of you, and only if you work you will be given. No. She just wants to teach you something. She just wants you to understand some principle, nothing else. Otherwise, what she has given, can you equate it based on what work you did? No. It can never be equated. Understand? She is trying to tell you something. She is trying to make you understand something. I tell you, whether my love or my showing anger or whatever, I tell you, it is purely just to make you live Advaita. With all integrity, I can tell, keeping Kala Bhairava as a witness, everything from me, whether it is a loving body language, whatever words, whether it is a loving word or a sharp word, courteous word or very cut word, past, present, future, anything comes from me is purely, it has only one meaning. Oh my dear, live Advaita. That's all. Whether you get the word in the satsang or in Sangha meeting or in personal interview or in Kalpataru, all my words with integrity I am telling you has only one meaning. Oh my dear, let us live Advaita. That's all. And there is no other meaning, there is no other interpretation. Building of the Sangha is for Advaita. To live Advaita, to radiate Advaita, to teach Advaita. Teaching Advaita is to live Advaita. Living Advaita is to teach Advaita. Everything is you. Look into you and repair. I tell you, everything is you. The good news is, by repairing it inside, you can repair anything outside. The best news is, when you understand everything is you, you may not even need to repair it. This good news, bad news series has to be replaced with a new frame called Good News, Best News. I am going to do that now. The Good News, Best News series. Make all the decisions based on Advaita. Make all the cognition happen based on Advaita. It is the ultimate truth of Advaita Satya. Everything needs to be done in the my world, then automatically the world responds. So I can tell you, with all my integrity and authenticity, everything comes out of me is just straight away asking you, making you to live Advaita. And I tell you, that is the only space you will find rest, you will find success, you will find completion, you will find fulfillment. So, if you received Advaita from me, you received the best thing you can receive from me and from the cosmos. If you missed Advaita from me, even if you received everything else from me, you have been cheated. Understand? You have been cheated. You missed it so badly. So I tell you, if you have received Advaita from me, you have received best thing you can receive from me and the world. If you have missed Advaita from me, then you have missed very badly from me and receiving from the cosmos. So, receive Advaita. That's the best thing I am secretly hiding. Understand? One of my biggest miracle, actually to few people I was talking one day and asking them, what do you think is my biggest miracle? Somebody said, oh, this whole Sangha is your miracle. Somebody said the way you heal people is miracle. Somebody said all this materialization which you are doing is miracle. But I tell you, in this information age, still I am keeping this as a secret. Here you can get Advaitic experience is the big miracle. Still the world doesn't know. You can get the best here. How much ever you try to tell the world, nobody listens, you see. Keeping that greatest valuable thing secretly and giving only to the qualified people, that's the biggest miracle. So understand, the most valuable thing you can get from me is the space of Advaita. Now I am giving, please receive it and live it. I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching and causing eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.